Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mellow Monday. It's the 2nd of January, second day of the new year, and I'm mellowing out on my front porch with my friendly penguin cup. And you know what? It is quiet. There's not any breeze whatsoever right now. And that is exactly the opposite of our psalm reading for this coming up Sunday, Psalm 29. There's a full-scale storm going on. It reminds me of what happened to us Christmas Eve with the 60 to 70 mile an hour winds that were coming through here. I have, and I know I mentioned it before, a bunch of new trees who were lying down just waiting for me to take the chainsaw to them. All of them going down one after the other. And that's here in our psalm reading. Let me just read through it. It's not that long. Ascribe to the Lord, O heavenly beings, ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Now we get an idea what's about to go on here. Ascribe to the Lord the glory of his name. Worship the Lord in holy splendor. And get ready for the storm. The voice of the Lord is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord over mighty waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. And here we go. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. The Lord breaks the cedars of Lebanon. He makes Lebanon skip like a calf and Syrian like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord flashes forth flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shakes the wilderness. The Lord shakes the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord causes the oaks to whirl and strips the forest bare. And in his temple all say, glory. The Lord sits enthroned over the flood. The Lord sits enthroned as king forever. May the Lord give strength to his people. May the Lord bless his people with peace. So we go from a storm to quiet like we have this morning. Well, yeah, what's this all about? Well, it's classified by our scholars as an enthronement psalm, and it fits well into that, saying that Yahweh, every time you see the Lord in the small uppercase letters, it is Yahweh. Yahweh is king, not these other gods, not Baal. Now, many people think that originally this was a poem dedicated to Baal by the people in the area that the Israelites were now living. But no, it's not Baal, because there's poems about Baal that talk about him riding the clouds on a chariot and lightning and thunder coming from him. That's not God, this poem says, this psalm. Yahweh is God. Yahweh is Lord. And it's his voice that is powerful. Now, how do we know that this is kind of a polemic poem against Baal? Well, there's a couple things going on here, but a big one is it mentions the voice of the Lord 7 times. That magical number 7 throughout Scripture, and it's one that points us toward completeness, wholeness. This is your God, and he's a powerful God, and we see this same imagery all through the Older Testament. The thunder, the smoke, fire, all that attributed to a powerful, powerful Yahweh who is in control. So you have all those things going on through here, and it is one wild and woolly ride. And I just love it. I love seeing it. And to be honest with you, I kind of like sitting out in the middle of a thunderstorm. Not outside, but maybe here on my porch and watching everything that happens all around me. It just, it does something on the inside of you. And that's what this psalm is meant to do. Do something on the inside of you so that you are amongst those who shout out, glory. Yeah. In his temple, all say glory. So as we're in church, we all say glory. When we sit out in the temple, called this lovely creation of his, we all cry out, glory. And here's where it all comes to a conclusion. May the Lord give strength to his people who are crying out glory. May the Lord bless his people with peace. Shalom. So all this storminess, it all points in one direction, that God, our God, Yahweh, is a God of peace. Okay, just mellow out on that. Chill out on that today. Yeah, chill. It's a little chilly out here. But just get your nice warm cup of coffee. Look around. I'm listening to geese in the background now flying over. But otherwise, perfectly still and quiet. Our God is in control. He's given us perfect peace. Blessings be with you.